Man, tough luck at the end of the race there. Don't dwell on it too much. But from what I've heard, you've gained a lot of respect from the garage because of how well you raced Chase there. Anyway, the press are wanting to talk to you, so I've scheduled some time for you in the media center this weekend. Make sure to get there on time. See ya.
Dylan, thanks for joining us. So you've had a decent start to the season. How have you been coming to grips with the car?
It's actually been going a lot better than I thought. You've seen me run really well. We've been fast in qualifying and in practice when I haven't put it in the wall. But, we've been doing okay. They've been getting me used to it in the simulator and everything. I know I came from a simulator, but we've been doing well, and I'm really happy with our progress so far.
You had a very spirited battle with Chase last week. What was it like racing the best road course driver in the sport right now?
Well, it was actually pretty surreal. I don't really fancy myself a good road course racer, so when we short pitted and came out with the lead there after that caution, I was really expecting to fall back through the pack, and, I held him off. We did run a little bit hard and made some contact, but I think it was pretty fair. He's just so good. It was just kind of surprising to me that I did that well, but my inexperience showed, and I got back in the gas too hard and looped it when I could have just brought the car home in second, third, or fourth, or got a top 5 or 10. But we'll move on. Matt wants trophies, and we we tried to get him one, but maybe next time.
How is everyone in the garage treating you?
Well, unsurprisingly, I have my critics, but about everyone has been super nice, and I think the way I raced last week really made some people realize that I'm going to actually be pretty good here, and they're going to have to deal with me, for a long time. There's still a couple. I don't think Kyle likes me very much, and that's okay. But if we can just go out and beat them on the track, that's all that matters. I'm not trying to make headlines right now, unless it's with my driving. So we're going to do better, and we're going to just keep on trucking, and hopefully these guys continue to see that I'm here to stay.
Welcome to Homestead-Miami Speedway. I'm Alex Hayden, and in 2003, Homestead saw a repave that took the banking from a flat 6 degrees to a computer-designed progressive concept of 18 to 20 degree variable banking. It's led to some of the best racing we've ever seen in NASCAR and continues to impress. At first look, Homestead may appear like a simple oval, but the variety of the banking creates multiple lanes that change throughout the race, creating a lot of different options for the drivers. Being able to roll the center at this track is crucial as to not hinder the exit speed and kill your straightaway momentum. We'll see who tunes their car to run up by the wall and who prefers to run the bottom here in practice.
Hey everybody, DGooden24 here. Welcome back to my NASCAR 21 career mode. We are here at Homestead-Miami Speedway, one of my favorite tracks in NASCAR, and we are about to get this practice session underway. As you can see, I go through the car setup data, and I'm going to click it, and we're going to move it over to one click on the loose scale. If you haven't been following along, go check out those videos, and you'll see how we've been doing. We're on a wheel, Thrustmaster T150, and I found that the best way to play the game right now. So, anyway, we're going to get pushed out here for practice, and as always, I got my two friends pushing me here, and we're going to go ahead and get ready to head out on track. The garage here is pretty straightforward. You just go straight through here and take a right, and boom, you're onto pit road. So we're going to do that real quick. I will say for today's episode, we didn't get much practice, as you're about to see why. As here we are in turn 3, Chase Elliott is going to look underneath us, and we're going to try to follow him, get some drafting experience, and kind of learn what we need to do for Sunday. As Ryan Preece is right behind us, and he is going to kind of make a move on us into one, and I'm going to take a higher entry here, and I'm just going to clear myself in front of his nose, and we're going to have a huge incident here into turn 1. And then Ryan Blaney and Michael McDowell are going to plow into us, and that is the end of our practice session. The team ended up getting the car fixed for qualifying, but others weren't so lucky.
We're here at Homestead-Miami Speedway to set the field for this weekend's Dixie Vodka 400. I'm Alex Hayden, and it's a beautiful day here in Homestead, Florida. This 1.5-mile track presents options to drivers on race day, but today it's all about who can put the fastest lap down. They'll be chasing a qualifying record time of 29.795 seconds. With the shape of this track unlike any other on the circuit and factoring in the progressive banking, putting in a competitive speed isn't as easy as it seems. They'll be fighting that wheel on corner exit as the car goes up the banking towards the outside wall, trying to keep it steady. The driver with the most finesse will likely come out of this session with the best result. Let's get ready to head down to pit road as the session begins.
All right, here we go for qualifying. We just get one lap, one shot at this, so we're going to take a wide entry down into turn one. We're going to hit the bottom in the middle of the corner. I thought it felt pretty good as we're going to come off the corner, but we didn't really get up to the wall like I wanted to. It felt like I wasn't hard enough in the gas. And then three, here we go. We're going to take a much shallower entry, and we're going to hit that white line, but slide up at the same time. As here we go, out of four, and let's see where it puts us as we cross the line, and we are going to end up P3. We are just a 10th off pole, and that, my friends, was a heck of a lap. So hopefully we can be good enough for the race as we're going to scroll through the starting line up there, and let's go ahead and get there.
Alex Hayden here to bring you all the action for today's race at Homestead-Miami Speedway. This track has gone through different changes over the years, originally starting as a low bank surface when it was introduced, then reconfigured to the current high, progressively banked oval we race at today. Will we see a new face add their name to the trophy, or will we see a repeat winner? The cars are gridded, the drivers are ready, and the fans are excited for the command. Let's go trackside.
All right, guys, and here we are for the race. I had to back out before the race and do something, so the front row is going to be different as the game decided that. And here we go. Green flag is out. We don't get a good jump off the line as we are going to be P4 heading into turn one. Got a little gap back to those three guys, and here's a big sweeping view of us running the bottom. Harvick's looking to the outside, and we got Stenhouse right behind us. As here we go down the backstretch, we are going to get behind Suarez, and we are going to give him a shot. No, we are going to look to the inside and go for the lead right off the bat, because we feel if we don't get it now, we will not get it later. So here we are, maybe making a little contact as they are three wide behind us. And here we go off the corner. He's going to get the run and the draft, and we are kind of in trouble here as we're going to try to side draft a little bit. Can't quite make it work, as we're going to get the bottom into the corner, as we are going to get the lead for just a second, but he's going to get a good run off the outside and the push from Harvick behind, who is looking really, really speedy right now, as here comes Harvick around to be side by side with my door, and he's just going to fly right on by me. As Stenhouse is looking to the bottom, we were almost three wide for a second. That move really surprised me, as here we come off the corner. We need to get some of that draft from Harvick, as here we go. We've got it now, and we're going to make a huge move as we almost we're three wide. As you can see, most of the pack right now is three wide as we're going to the outside of Harvick, making the top of three wide, trying to get to his quarter panel. We're going to get there, I think, just enough. You see me try to side draft here, so we're going to try to get the run. But something happens. We bobble as now Harvick is looking like he's going to get the lead from the middle of three wide as we give Suarez a huge shot into the corner, and we're going to try to make this outside work again, but here comes McDowell and Stenhouse, so we are three wide again. So much three wide racing throughout the pack, and here we come off the corner. We realize now we need to get clear of the 34 and 47, because if we don't, these two are just going to get away, and we don't want that to happen. As here we go on the outside, huge gas up in the middle of the corner, and we get a run, but we can't quite make it stick as Stenhouse is looking back to my inside, but we're going to have the draft down the back straightaway as we've got about 9 laps to go. Suarez is running really, really well right now, but Harvick is looking fast. As here we come, we get back to the gas just a little too soon, and we're going to lose some momentum off the corner. And Stenhouse is looking underneath me. We have got to get that draft. As here they go, they have got about 5/10 of a second, half a second up on us. So we have got to try to get back to them. And guys, frankly, the entire rest of the race is me going after it and trying to get back to them. So there's really not a lot, but I do find it entertaining. So if you want to watch that, watch how hard I try to get to them and the sounds of the game, then you can do that. If not, go ahead and fast forward to the checkered flag.
Give me 5 more laps. And 3 more. Just a couple more here.